hope your day is full of mermen and wizards and genies and fairies and elves and witches and sorcery and whimsy. Gotta have a whimsy. And, maybe a little bit of sugar just to be fun, like a little bit of cotton candy. Let's bring in that type of fun energy this Wednesday. Unless you're diabetic, then I would advise you to go a different direction. Maybe something sugar-free, maybe something more in the savory category. Was I planning on talking about being diabetic? No, this is just who I am. The podcast opens, it goes different places. Right now, the dog is in bed, my unmade bed. I mean, I'm a professional, okay? Normally, the bed is made, but I've had a really long day. I ended up at Kim Congdon's house after we finished recording this podcast. And we planned a tour. We're working on planning a tour. And yeah, so I had every intention of making the bed. And then the dog got on the bed. I don't know why this just became me explaining to my audience why my bed's not made. Instead of making the bed, I figured I'd talk about the unmade bed. And I'm a big advocate of making the bed. I feel like it sets a tone for the day. So to be honest, today's been a little bit, because the bed wasn't made. Anyways, guys, it's Wednesday, which means one thing and one thing only. New episode of Shank just dropped. Happy Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast. If you're enjoying the podcast, please leave a review. It just takes 1 second. It would mean a lot to me. I'm trying to grow the show. And I will be in Texas for Skankfest November 5th through November 7th in Houston. I will be there with Kimberly Congdon, and we're trying to get some Austin dates on the calendar as well. I have a bunch of shows coming up in LA. I will be at the Soho House in Malibu August 18th. I will be at, where else am I? Go on my Instagram at Princess Shank. I post all the dates up there. There's a wide range of them. I'm going to be at Supernova in Hollywood in August, so later this month. So look out for those dates on there. Where else am I going to be? You'll see me. I'm going to be around. I'm going to be getting out on the road more the second half of this year. So I'm looking forward to that, trying to do some San Diego shows. If there's a location that you think Kimberly and Congdon and I should come to, can you let me know in the comments below? We're trying to see where we have the most followers or people who want to see us. So we're trying to gauge which cities to tackle first. Texas is definitely on the list, but there's going to be others as well. Maybe New York, maybe Denver. I don't know. Let me know where you guys want us to come. Also, look down at your feet right now. Are you wearing socks? If you're not wearing socks, you're missing out. Don't be just walking around exposing your toes. You need protection. Oh, yeah. Head to ohyeah.com. That's 3 O's, HYEAH.com. Enter discount code SARA10, SARA 10 for 10% off. These ones are really fun. They're free the nipple. Who doesn't want free the nipple socks? Head to ohyeah.com, discount code SARA10 for 10% off. They also have Def Leppard socks. There's a sock for every type of person in your life is what I'm saying. And for just a small amount of money, you can get really dope socks and support the show. Discount code Sara10. They make great gifts. Like, I'm thinking of you. I bought you some socks. Hey, the world's on fire. We all still need to wear socks, buy some. They have alien socks. These ones are cool. They're Norman Rockwell themed socks. They're really cute, actually. And the thing that's weird about these socks is my parents had this exact poster in our house growing up, and they sent me these. So thank you, OES socks. We love a Norman Rockwell look. Buy a pair of socks. Send your mom socks. Send your husband socks. Send your ex socks. The world's on fire. Buy some socks. Guys, I think you're gonna love this week's episode with Kimberly Congdon. It's really fun episode. It's a really trippy episode. We find out that we shared a dream, which was weird. Yeah, I think, and it's a fun one. So make sure to listen to the whole thing, subscribe, tell your friends about the show, and check out Kim's show as well, Broad Topics, and follow me at Princess Shank, Instagram and Twitter for all show dates. And if there's a city you think we should come to, let us know. Thank you. Hi, THICCY Kimmy.
What up?
So return of THICCY Kimmy. We're just on here going through the dating apps. Kim matched with someone and she's trying to figure out what to say in the intro.
Yeah. So he has no information about himself. He's just 36 and pretty hot.
Pretty hot with a dog.
Yeah. I mean, I could do with or without the dog, to be honest.
To me, the dog really sealed the deal. It was very like...
Okay, see, this is my problem. If he looks like that, it's fine.
Yeah.
If he looks like that, it's not.
Really? Because to me, he looks like the same guy.
If he looks like that, it's fine. If he looks like that, that's ideal. I want him to look like this all the time.
Well, you never know how he's going to look because it's hard to be consistent in photos.
He's pretty hot.
I think he's that I love a tattoo.
Yeah.
And I love a white guy with long hair and a tattoo.
Yeah. You have to meet that guy at the sale. There's this guy that I want to hook Sara up with on Sundays.
Sorry, he works touching your foot.
He works at the flea market
we go to.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen him.
I've seen him and he looks perfect for Sara.
He paints his nails.
He wears rings. He sells Turkish rugs. It's like, what else do you need?
See, the Turkish rug thing is kind of throwing me off.
Why?
I just don't know if I see myself with a rug dealer. You know what I mean?
A rug dealer.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah, he's selling quarters of rug.
Yeah. Pull up with your supply, and it's just like a truck full of rugs.
Yeah. Suddenly you start fucking with him, you're a rug addict.
I mean, stupid. We just do rug puns for the whole episode, just us back and forth. I'm fully sweating right now.
I can turn the air on.
But then that's going to be on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Do we want to do that to the listeners so we can not sweat? I mean, I don't care.
Awkward. I mean, I don't care.
I care.
We just switched.
That's hilarious. Okay, so I read an article this week. I've been meaning to tell you about this.
Oh, boy.
About how Kanye's been living at a stadium while he's recording his album.
I heard that.
Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what that's like.
Being so rich that you can just have sleepovers at stadiums?
Well, it just seems like a very committed, like a crazy artist move.
It seems manic.
But I also kind of respect it because it's like if you're uncomfortable, it will force you to get out of that space.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
No. Yeah. Kanye,
but listen. I just want to know his rationale behind.
You can't.
But this is the thing. How much do you want to bet that album's fucking incredible?
I bet it's so good.
Because it's going to be like the heartbroken, post-Kardashian Kanye. I bet there's going to be songs to his fucking kids.
Oh, absolutely.
All I'm saying is I'm not even like a Kanye person.
Mm-hmm.
And I read that article and I was like, I respect the art.
Yeah.
You know?
Kanye's a genius.
That's a commitment.
He is a genius.
Yeah, he is. A music genius. A musical genius.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So
you can be a genius at just one thing, for sure.
I feel like the people who are geniuses at just one thing are so interesting. Do you know what I mean? Like, isn't it weird that some people are incredible at math? Like, their job is to do that, or chemists, or like biologists. I'm like, when I think about doing a career other than the career I'm doing, it gives me anxiety because I'm like, how?
Yeah. And it's like, oh, they're just good at that.
Yeah, that's so weird.
That's so weird.
I know. I feel like it's also just so impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I meet someone who's super smart that does something I can never do, I'm like, it's so great to have a conversation with somebody like that because you get to have a moment of like different perspective. And it's just, I don't know. I like that because after a while, you know, you're hanging out with comics and that's fun. It's like
and
the
everybody's
most fun.
Like, I'm a genius like you. And you're like, cool. When we have nothing to talk about, we both get it.
Right. And it's also like, it just feels fun to connect with people who are outside
to
of
have a different thing for you to hear.
Perspective.
Yeah. Anything different, but also they're like saying something.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. Yeah. It's really fun.
Yeah. This is very deep.
I went to the garden store and I got those little string of bead things.
She's a plant mommy.
Yeah. And the guy that sold me the plants talked perfectly. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like a lot of people in life, like they just add too many words when they talk or like things that aren't relevant. And he was like friendly. He like gave me a lot of information and it was like quick, but it was like such a good interaction that I'm like, I can't wait to go back and talk to him again. Yes.
I'm gonna start fucking the plant dealer. I can't wait to go have a concise conversation with the man who sold me these plants.
A plant dealer and a rug dealer.
Yeah, I could see that for us.
Yeah, I could see that too. I'd be happy if I fucked. Listen, if you start coming over here and I have more and more plants, no, I fucked the plant guy.
Well, when you come over and my small guest house is covered in rugs, rugs and rings
everywhere.
Oh, that would be
finger rings, Nuva rings,
nail polish, onion rings. That's so gross. Onion rings, finger rings, and Nuva rings.
Ringworms.
And so we just start listing things with the word ring in it.
Ringing in my ears as I walk in.
Okay, wait. Did I tell you about the time I matched with this guy and behind him? Okay, in the background of one of his photos, there was this whiteboard. Did I tell you about this? And then I zoomed in. Mm-mm. Okay, well, like he on his profile, there was a whiteboard, and when I zoomed into it, it said weed, pussy, work.
No.
Yes.
No.
And then I unmatched him.
Yeah, right
but
away.
But like it was so funny because I was like, I'm so glad that I saw this.
You were like thinking it was going to be like a cool formula for something, or like maybe he was creating like a new medicine.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-mm. Just like his hierarchy of needs was just like weed, pussy, work.
And work was last, gross. Weed was first. I would even understand if maybe pussy, work, then weed.
That would make the most sense.
Yeah. I get pussy being first. Pussy or work can go first, but not weed.
Well, I just was like, is he trying to get pussy and weed from me?
I gotta work, maybe.
I gotta block this
He's
guy.
trying to get all 3 W's from your ass.
Yeah, I was like, this guy's gotta go.
Oh my God.
So I got in a fight with a lady outside when I was trying to get a parking spot earlier.
I can't believe you fought with a local. It's dangerous.
I wasn't scared.
I hope they didn't follow you in here.
She knows exactly where I am.
Yeah, she does. You're going to walk out there. There's going to be some 34-year-old dude like, you took my mom's spot?
No.
I heard you took my mom's spot.
Like,
you know
Kim,
what?
I need you to come do some jujitsu.
I'd be like, I have no idea who that white girl is, sir. Take her out. I don't know.
Like, Lo siento.
Lo siento.
I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I didn't know that it was your wife. Could you imagine?
Mm-mm. He's like, get down on your knees and kiss her feet.
I would.
You would.
Yeah, it's in the middle of a COVID crisis. I'm just out here kissing feet. That's That's so gross.
But if someone does say that to you and they look scary, I mean, I kind of feel like you have to do it.
Yeah, you do it.
I'd do it probably. I'd be like, this dude does not give a fuck about my life right now.
No. I mean, yeah, if push came to shove, you give everything.
Yeah.
You're like, here.
Yeah. Suddenly you're sucking this dude's dick outside. I'm like watching this whole thing. I'm like, Sarah,
I took
stop.
his live spot.
And I'm like, Sarah, stop kissing his feet and sucking. You just keep saying yes to everything. You have to say no eventually.
I'm doing anal
Did
with
you
the
even,
guy
yeah,
from across the street.
I'm like, did you try saying no once to see?
No. I just start offering him everything.
Stupid.
Like, I'm out of holes.
The grandma's in on it now.
No. I'm having a threesome with a neighbor and his wife. Like, sorry, I took your spot. Can I make you come now?
Oh, man.
Street orgies. Well, I will say I did find a rogue raisin on your couch.
I was eating trail mix earlier, so that makes sense. Yeah.
Of course,
I must have lost one.
I must have lost a raisin.
Did I ever tell you the story of when me and my mom were hanging out and we ran into her friend making out with her nephew?
Oh, I watched this on Periscope with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best. It was the Periscopes of you and your mom is the best entertainment. I'm not joking. When I was at my parents' house during COVID, I'd be like, want to watch Kim's Family? My mom would be like, yeah. We'd be like watching. It was like, this is like the best reality show I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, they're good.
It's so purely entertaining. Anything with your family is purely entertaining, especially your dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
my dad almost died yesterday. He rolled his car and sent me a picture of him. He was like, just crawled out of this.
Is he okay?
Yeah. And he was like, I just got one scratch, but the way he's like, I balanced on the beam perfectly. And he called me. He's like, listen, I went to the back. I guess he had his truck pulled over next to a ditch and he had a trailer attached to it with like a boat or something on it. And the boat, something happened where it started tilting while he was on it.
No.
And it started flipping the car and he said he like circus walked over it.
No.
And it kind of just like at last minute pushed him away instead of dragging him on. He was like, but the spot that he was in, he was like, the stainless steel like snapped in the exact spot he was standing. He was like, other person would have just held on and like hope that they could have jumped off in the end. Yeah.
Because he's like a pirate adventurer.
Yeah, he's a pirate adventurer. And he was like, yep, I lived through another one.
No.
Yeah, he called me.
Didn't.
Yeah, he was like, I lived through another one, Kimmy.
No, he
and
didn't.
I was like, what happened? He told me the whole story. He's like, I'm telling. And he told me in graphic detail. He's like, if I would have been on that and I wouldn't have taken those 2 steps, it would have punctured my lung and crushed my spine slowly.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
That's
I was like,
so jarring to get a phone call like that.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Puncture.
He's like, so yep. I mean, he was like, it wouldn't have been too bad if it would have went quick, but that would have been a slow death. I was like, Jesus, Dad, fuck. Can you? I was like, I'm trying to go to Trader Joe's right now and get a snack.
I'm like, I'm living in a different world. You're like, I'm stoned, about to grocery shop.
Right.
I don't need a phone call like this.
Yeah, just tell me you survived. It's like, sacrifice for me a little.
It's the least you could do.
Please.
It's so funny because I wore these white boots over here, and when I found these boots, I was like, these boots are not only perfect, but they remind me kind of your dad's boots.
Yeah.
Because your dad has like these white boots that he's obsessed with cleaning.
Yes. Yeah, his boots. How do you know?
From watching.
Oh, you're our biggest fan.
I think you guys need a show. I tell you.
Maybe I should just put one out, make it myself, and put it out.
Please. It's all so good.
Yeah.
I would watch it.
Yeah.
So,
maybe I should just go do that.
Well, yeah. I think people would watch it for sure.
That's
fun. It's pure entertainment, especially now because everything is like, so heavy. It's like, give me some like just quirky people that exist.
Right.
Because it's like its own world. It's like, yeah. It's like a Tiger King.
It's like a Tiger King.
You know what I mean? Where it's like you fall in love with these characters, or like you start developing like.
It's if the Tiger King had kids with the Kardashians.
That's what it is. And you got sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My mom wants to do ayahuasca.
Which is,
she wants the whole family to, instead of doing therapy, to just do an ayahuasca retreat. Because she said, and I quote, therapy takes a long time to work. And she was like, ayahuasca is like therapy in 3 days.
And I was like, she does have a point. I was like, listen, Mary, I think you should totally go for it. Embrace your spiritual journey.
I was like, whatever you think will help.
She's like, was literally trying to get everyone in your family to go.
She's like, talk to your sister. I was like, she's 19. She doesn't need to do an ayahuasca.
Her brain isn't even fully formed yet.
She's good.
She doesn't have as much trauma as the rest of us. She's only 19.
She's got to build up more trauma. Yeah. You can't go trauma-less.
You can't waste an ayahuasca trip before you got to have at least 25 years of trauma.
That's what I think. Yes, minimum of 25 years.
After 25 years, it's like, okay, it's time.
It's time.
You know,
it's time we address this.
Take my hand, spirit world. I need healing. Mm-hmm. I just think it's weird because the people that I know who have done ayahuasca, everyone has such a different experience. Like, you know,
mm-hmm.
I have a friend that thought that she was an animal in a sewer. And I'm like, I don't think that I would have that experience.
She thought she was an animal in a sewer the whole time?
For a good portion of it. And she's like super into animals and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like some weird life where she was like a rat in a sewer. That's what she was telling me. And she said everything was like dirty and she was like an animal.
Ew.
Isn't that crazy?
No, that's not fun.
I know that's not fun, but like she also said
she needed it. No, why?
But I don't know. That's what you just don't know what's going to happen.
I would be pissed if I paid for an ayahuasca retreat and I woke up a rat in New York City.
like, are you healed?
Yeah. I was like, no, I'm pissed.
Yeah, no. She brought that up and I was like, that's so interesting because it's like, you know, when you have dreams and you're like, this doesn't really make sense. But I dreamt I breastfed a plant the other day. And I was like, what does that mean? It was so weird, Kim.
You breastfed a plant.
I was holding a plant like it was a baby. And when I looked down, it wasn't a baby. It was a plant. And it was so vivid. And it was after I started taking melatonin. So now I'm just like, I got to dial back the melatonin. I keep having these weird ass dreams.
Yeah, you're breastfeeding plants.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
I thought it was so funny. I tweeted mental health update. I dreamt that I was breastfeeding a plant.
That's great.
That's insane.
I love that.
It's so crazy that it's like, I don't know.
You know what I was thinking about earlier that's pretty weird? Last night I had a dream that like I didn't even remember this until earlier. I licked my lip and I have like a cut right here. And then I remembered that I had like cut my lip in my dream.
No.
Yeah.
Doing what?
I don't know. But I remember like feeling it. But then maybe I also cut it in my sleep and then my dream adjusted to that feeling. You know what I mean?
Dreams are weird. I had a dream someone broke into my apartment and stole my sheets. And I was like, give me back my sheets. These are my favorite sheets. And it just started after, like, from the time that I got COVID on.
I was having my plants on these sheets.
I've been having crazy dreams. It's interesting. And I've looked up COVID dreams and those are a thing.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh, no.
Catch me breastfeeding plants.
Oh, no.
But also, I think it's from the melatonin.
Yeah, lay off the melatonin, would you?
Yeah, it's like this liquid melatonin.
No.
Like
just sleep.
Natural.
Just go to sleep.
Bitch, go to bed.
Yeah, just close your fucking eyes.
I was in this,
I get so tired. I have no problem falling asleep.
You don't?
No.
I, at nighttime, got very obsessive thoughts.
Not me.
Really?
I go blank.
You go down.
I go, sister, I barely make it. Sometimes I'm setting up, like, because I like to, like, fall asleep to, like, something on, not just dead silence.
That's the problem.
What?
I've been falling asleep to dead silence.
Well, stop.
So the only noise is in my head. And I need something else because
this is what you do.
This voice up here, honey, she's on her own journey. You know what I mean?
You fucking put something on and you set it on a timer.
How do I do that?
On your TV? Do you have a TV?
No, I watch it on. I do. I don't even use it.
Oh, well, watch something on your TV and put the timer on. So you just fall asleep to it for like 30 minutes and then it turns off. And then you sleep in silence, but you fall asleep to noise.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have to like have noise in your head all night, but you can also not have to fall asleep in silence, which is really weird. I always expect to hear something out loud when it's silent. I'm always like,
well, then I'm just like, whoa, I'm just alone with my thoughts.
no, thank you. I'm good on that. I put on the most boring, unfunny show, something that I'm not even going to be interested in, like a bad sitcom. I've been putting on one called Baby Daddy.
No.
Have you seen that one?
No.
Should I show you the trailer?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's intense. It's really bad. It's like corny sitcom, like.
It's called Baby Daddy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Baby Daddy. It's about a single dad.
No.
Yeah.
Is he hot? I'm in the stepmom zone now, I think.
This is it.
Ben was living the bachelor life.
There's nothing that's going to stop us.
Until his ex left him a little surprise.
No.
For a woman who just had a baby, she moves remarkably fast.
They say it takes a village to raise a child.
I think you can handle this part.
What, me, right now? Are you sure?
How about your brother, your roommate, the girl next door, and your mom?
Terrible.
Is this duct tape?
No.
The world premiere of Baby Daddy, Wednesday, June 20th, after Melissa and Joey.
A
Only
modern day
After-
90s sitcom.
After Melissa and Joey.
Those are the other shows?
Yes. So that's what I put on to fall asleep.
I could see that, but that's like happy kind of.
Yeah, because I don't want anything dark either.
There's also this podcast where they read this lady with an English accent. It's for sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Reads from the book Pride and Prejudice, and it's supposed to make you fall right asleep. It is the halfway point of the show. If you've been watching the whole time, you'll see I kind of made my bed. I said, let me clean it up for the people at home. It's the halfway point of the show, which normally means one thing and one thing only. I do a dab. However, I'm not going to be using the dab wand today because I had a tragedy. I broke my bong. And you might say, how would you be able to do a dab with a bong? And to that, I say, with the Ispire wand. Look at this. It's the coolest thing right now. It's totally changing the dabbing game. I almost called it gabbing. The dabbing game. So basically, it comes with this wand. And it comes with these different glass bowl pieces. So you take out the bowl piece that's in your regular bong and you replace it with this glass because this glass will heat up with this wand. So then after you switch out the glass piece on your bong, you drop in one of these little cups. Let me show you. The little metal cups. And you drop that into the glass part, and then you drop the concentrate into the cup. And then it heats up with this wand. So basically, you can transform any regular bowl piece bong situation bubbler into a dab rig. So you don't need all the extra setup. You don't need the e-nail and you don't need the torch lighter because like the torch lighter is aggressive. It's like, are we welding? Are we making creme brulee? What's happening? Okay. Makes it so streamlined, so easy to use. It makes a really cool gift for the stoner in your life. And if you head to getispire.com, discount code SHANK15 for 15% off. Look at how cool it is. It's definitely worth buying and trying, especially if you're someone who dabs. The thing I like about dabbing as opposed to just smoking is that it gets you higher for longer. So you need less and then you're not constantly smoking. So you're not constantly using your respiratory system in a bad way. And I'm trying to smoke a lot less because of COVID. So yeah, moment of silence for the bong I dropped earlier because normally I would be dabbing right now, but shit happens. So a moment of silence. Okay. I'll be back next week with a new bong. Hopefully, maybe a cupcake bong. I'm a 34-year-old woman who's been looking at cupcake bongs. Things are great, you know? Things are great. That's how I spend my free time. Check out my glasses. They have teeth on the side. Who doesn't want a pair of joke glasses on their face at all times? Stay high. Stay elevated, if you will. Because there's a lot going on in the world right now. So if you're not dabbing, ask yourself why you're not dabbing. Because this is all you need. The Ispire wand. Get Ispire. Discount code Shank15. Let's get back to this week's crazy episode of Shank with the one, the only Kimberly Congdon. Did you have to read that book?
No.
We had to read it in high school.
Mm-mm.
I haven't been reading.
I haven't been reading either. And I was reading in New York because I had a lot of time on the train.
Mm-hmm.
But now
I set a timer. I made myself read for 30 minutes because I was like, I think it would be good if I just did it for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I got that idea from when I used to tutor these kids, babysit these kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, you guys have to read for 30 minutes. And then I set a timer. Mm-hmm. I did it to myself. I was like, I got to read something.
How was it?
It was actually really nice.
It was?
Yeah, because I enjoyed what I was reading and it took me out of my own reality, and it was nice to use my brain in that way.
Totally.
You know, like a good book is enjoyable.
A good book is enjoyable.
But I also prefer at this point, I think it's just from being in so much school, an audio book I would prefer.
I have to save this next line for my therapist as well, but sometimes I'll get a book and I open it up and read the last sentence first.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's sick, right?
That's
sick. There's something deeper about that.
There is
Every time I do
something-
it, I go, something's wrong with me.
I read the last page first.
Not even the page, the last sentence.
To see if like what's gonna happen.
I don't know why. I just do it.
That's weird.
Sometimes it doesn't tell you anything.
She's just waiting for the end.
And like if I am, my thing is like I feel like every movie is too long, every song is too long, every book is too long.
Like that too.
I feel like every artist in those ways gets in their own ego. There's no reason we need to hear the chorus of a song 4 times in a song. There's no reason for it.
Well, there's no reason you need to write a 600-page book.
There's no reason
Grapes
for
of Wrath. That shit was like this fat. It's like Steinbeck must have been on so much meth because how else can somebody pound out that much writing?
It's just sometimes too much. Sometimes movies are too long. It's narcissistic, and it's like people putting their own egos and trying to like fill things with themselves. And I just think that sometimes things that are shorter are better.
Totally. Which is why I like that miniseries on HBO, White Lotus, because it's a miniseries and it's so good, and you know it's gonna wrap up in just a few episodes, and the writing's so fucking good. You gotta watch it. But yeah, I agree. It's also
what were we talking about before this?
2-hour movies, falling asleep, dreams.
Yeah, falling asleep, baby.
Do you ever
daddy.
write down your dreams?
No, but I go pretty much to the same place every night in my dreams. We've talked about this.
We have?
Yeah, I go to the beach for like the last 6 years.
Yeah. I have places I go to.
Yeah.
They're like, I go to this like, it's like a vacation town.
Same.
And I don't know where it is, but it's by the beach. Yeah.
Okay, so mine.
Are there hotels?
Yes, it's a condo. It's like a different, and there's also a weird water park at it. But it also sometimes looks like Santa Monica in a weird way.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
It looks like Santa Monica.
No.
That is weird.
No.
I wish I could draw.
No.
And there's that is weird.
Yes, you're freaking me out. No, Sarah.
That's really fucking weird. Are there hotels?
Yes.
Like multiple?
Yes. And they always look different. The hotels look different.
Yes. Are they like like eating areas in them?
Yes. No, if we're going to the same place, that's sick. And sometimes like I'll be like at the Santa Monica part and it'll be like the thing that with the swings that like spins around. And like sometimes I'll get on a ride and it'll like break into the ocean. Like a lot of crazy
That
shit.
I haven't had.
No,
But the other stuff, yeah.
Okay, and then I also am always trying to get to an airport.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
This is
Does the airport always have really long lines?
Yes.
No.
That is so weird.
You're
No, I swear to God. It's so weird. Do you think we go to the same place in our dreams?
Is the airport really like industrial and metal looking?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Because for me, the airport's like, it almost looks like what you're climbing up when you're like trying to get on a fucking roller coaster. Like you're like going through like the things, and it's like I always get on the plane, and then it's like we're being delayed or we're landing in the wrong place, and then I go back to the hotel beach thing. Like I can't get out.
Yes, I have had this dream before.
No.
Yes, this is so weird.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna vomit.
And I'm like, why am I still on vacation? I have to go.
Yes.
Yes.
But it's kind of nice too.
It's nice.
And the beach is nice.
And the beach is nice.
And the water's
it's like,
clear.
It's like a cross between Santa Monica and like Hawaii.
Yes. Yes. And if you walk off the Santa Monica part, it is like Hawaii. It's like a big clear beach and the water's clear. And
yes.
No, dude, look at my arms. Look at my arms.
Wait,
look at my arms. No, it is a perfect crossover of Santa Monica and Hawaii.
That's so weird. But I don't ever see you there.
I don't see you.
That's weird.
I see my college friends.
Wait, no. I did have a dream that I went to a water park there. There was a water park.
Yes.
And McCullough was there.
Weird.
This is so weird. This is so
I don't even
weird.
know. I forgot we're podcasting.
I forgot we're podcasting too because I feel like my heart is racing.
Me too. I'm freaking out.
I'm freaking out too.
No.
Why are we having the same dreams?
I wish I could draw it.
And it was also like, there's also like, it is a water park. That's so weird.
Yeah, there's like, it's like almost like it looks like,
I had a dream I was at a water park with you and McCullough.
Weird.
Recently.
Weird. McCullough's always in my dreams.
McCullough's never been in my dreams.
McCullough's always in my dreams, which is
That's
weird that you
weird.
saw her in the same place.
I saw her, and I don't remember. I obviously was with you, but I don't ever really remember seeing you.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Is this real?
Is this happening?
I don't know.
Okay, so wait.
Are we stoned or is this real?
Both.
Okay, that's what I think too.
Okay, wait, hold on. We need to get
I
to
don't
the
know.
bottom of this dream thing.
Okay, my heart is racing.
Mine too.
I feel like that's so weird. And sometimes when I'm in these lands, I see like different people that I've known growing up.
Me too.
Really?
I see a lot of my
Childhood friends?
Let me show you the message that I just sent my childhood friend. Let me show you the message. Just people know we're not lying and I'm not making this up. This is what I told my childhood friend.
That's so weird.
I
You were
messaged-
always in my dreams. So many mornings I would wake up feeling like we hung out all night. Yeah. And you know what? What's weird? It'll be like my childhood friends' parents will be in there too.
Oh, I don't see their parents.
Sometimes they do.
No, I see a lot of my college friends.
Yes, I see my college friends.
And we're always at our college bar too, like that we hung out in. It's also at the beach, like kind of like in walking distance.
That's
like
so
everything
weird.
in my life is connected to this beach. Like I can always get back to the beach.
Yes, I'm always at the, and it feels like I'm on vacation, but it always feels like I'm like, I have to go. And I can never leave.
The view to from my hotel to the beach is always so nice.
This is so weird.
It's so weird.
That's so weird.
The airport thing's trippy.
The airport thing is trippy.
Do you ever get on the plane?
I don't remember. But the thing that's really weird is the water park. Because at first I didn't remember. And then I thought about it and I was like, no, I had a dream I was at a water park. Because you were like kept trying to get me to go on all these things I didn't want to go on. Do you know what I mean? Which is something that you would do.
Dude, were you in that dream? Hold on. Hold on. Were you in my dream recently?
I think we were in each other's dreams.
I was trying to get a friend on rides at a water park recently.
were?
I'm freaking
Really?
out. Yes.
And I was like the whole time, like, I don't want to do this. And then you're like, come on, we're doing it. And I was like,
no,
okay.
we need to
And
stop
then-
talking about this. I'm fully crying. we
so-
need to lay off
so-
the drugs, I think.
So wait, but do you think this means?
No, I don't want to talk about it. It's so scary.
I don't think it's really scary. I think it's kind of cool. Like
We're
if-
in the same place and you're still a pussy and won't get on rides with me.
and I'm like, why is she trying to make me do
I'm
this?
still myself in the ether. It's so weird.
That's so weird. And then I do it and I have fun, but I like the whole time I'm like, why am I at a fucking water park?
Dude, that's
That's
so
so
crazy. And it's crazy that you said a mix of Santa Monica and Hawaii.
Because I'm always like, it feels like I'm like by the beach and I'm like, when we're driving in traffic, it feels like it's Santa Monica. But then when I get to the beach, it feels like it's Hawaii.
Yeah, like the for me, there's just like this. Sometimes it looks like the Santa Monica Pier for a second, and then when you go to the beach, it's like a different beach. It's like like the water's so clear.
Yeah. That's so weird. But if this is my question. Hear this out. I know someone's screaming in the street, but just hear this out. If this means that people can go to have shared dreams.
I need to look this up.
If people can have shared dreams,
okay,
how many people do you think are also having shared dreams?
Maybe everyone does. Maybe we're all in each
just
other's
sharing each other's dreams.
Yeah.
But that's weird.
That's weird.
But do you think this has happened?
You know what?
Now I'm like, do I need to start writing down should we start writing down our dreams?
We should.
Okay.
I see my stepdad's mom a lot.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dreams are weird.
Yeah.
That's so
And then
weird.
when it goes bad, sometimes the whole beach town will suddenly get empty and I'm running. This isn't what happened in a while, but I'm looking for a place and no one will let me in.
Sometimes that's interesting. I haven't had that. Sometimes I'm like trying to leave, but I can't find my luggage.
I get that.
And I'm like, I thought I left my luggage here. And then I go there and I only have like some of it.
Yeah.
Have you had that?
No, my thing is like, I'm always at the airport and I'm carrying a bunch of luggage.
Yes.
And like the lines aren't moving and like, and it's just like so long and it does look a lot like a roller coaster. Like I get on this thing that starts taking me to, and then the airport's like almost looks like a bus station. Sometimes I'm getting on buses. I just remember
That's
that.
interesting.
I'm always trying to like leave and I can't leave. And then I have to go back to the beach.
Yeah.
We're stuck at this beach together. I don't hate it.
I'm not mad at it, but I'm also like, what does this mean?
Should we go to the beach?
Maybe we're supposed to go to the beach.
Hawaii?
Oh, Santa Monica, Hawaii.
Same thing.
According to this dream space, it is.
Right.
That's so weird.
It's so weird.
What just even happened?
I wish I could. I could draw it for you.
This just went from being like a light podcast to like a very trippy podcast.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna draw whatever I see in my dreams.
Okay. I can't draw.
I'm gonna learn for it.
We need to talk to a dream person.
Me and my friend
have shared dreams.
Look what comes up.
It comes up.
It's the first thing. Not even. It should be like me and my friend had sex. Me and my friend had a fight.
This has been Googled.
Here's what it means if you and your friend have the same dream. This is from bustle.com, so it's legitimate.
This is from bustle.com. What is bustle.com?
I don't know. It may indicate the intense depth of your relationship.
Oh, shit.
First, it's fairly rare. The major of evidence indicating even the existence of mutual dreaming is anecdotal. Second, it's a phenomenon that's nearly impossible to predict or track. Even I can't even speak right now.
You want me to read it?
Even if you do end up mutually dreaming with someone, how would you know ahead of time which person in your life what that would be? Third, there remains skepticism. I can't.
Where are we? Third?
Yes.
Where? I don't even see third on
I
here.
have a private screen, so I
There
can't
remains
see.
skepticism.
See,
among
it was
the-
hard.
That's a fucking hard word.
It's hard to say.
It's hard to say out loud when you're stoned.
Yes.
You like get nervous. Skepticism
There we
among
go.
scientific communities that the phenomenon even happens
That one
at
was
all.
hard too, right?
Folks often only find out they've shared a dream when mentioning it offhandedly. It's incredibly difficult to quantify or regulate. And then, of course, there's the power of suggestion. Human minds are wild, huh? And finally, there's no one singular consensus as to why humans dream at all. What purpose does it serve? What greater point is dreaming indicative of? Nevertheless, friends, parents, and their children, therapists, clients, lovers, twins, all kinds of folks in all kinds of relationships have reported experiencing the same dream at the same time. What does it mean? Let's first go into some REM cycle basics. That's crazy.
Whoa.
That's crazy. That's weird. You know what? But like, it's like, okay, that's weird.
It's weird.
That's definitely weird.
Should we try to lucid dream?
I don't know.
And meet in
now
the
I'm like,
ether?
I'm like, are we like soul traveling when we sleep?
Whoa.
Like, are we going to hang out in like the astral realm?
We're so lazy.
We're on vacation.
We're not even. We're doing the same shit we do here.
Yeah.
Just hanging at the beach,
Oh,
taking
what?
pictures. I'm just trying to get you on water park rides.
It's so weird. That's so fucking weird.
The thing is like I do remember being at the water park with someone. This is all coming back. And then like they went down the water slide and my family was there too. And they went down the water slide and like it was really fun. And then when I went, it broke.
No.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so weird. I just because I don't like water parks really.
I love them.
Are water parks up and running because of COVID?
Yeah.
People
You could swim all up in other people's waters.
droplets.
Yeah.
Are water parks still up and running?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Look it up.
I
look
don't
up
have to
Raging
look it up.
Waters.
I recently went to Six Flags.
Just look up Raging Waters. I can't believe that
I'm
people
telling
they
you,
would
they're
allow
open.
people to go down slides.
Yes. I'm going to go.
Of course you are. Out here
Yeah,
getting the
it
antibodies.
closes at 6 o'clock, but it's open.
What are people in the pools with masks?
Yeah, no, they don't have the masks on.
This is.
I went to Six Flags recently, and people were we
was it?
had our masks, and people were not wearing masks, and they didn't enforce it.
How was Six Flags?
So fun. Do you like roller coasters?
Which ones did you do?
All of them.
Revolution? Does that still exist?
I don't know.
I used to go to Six Flags.
We should do a
listen
trip.
to this. I used to go to Six Flags. Okay. I had to become, because I went to Catholic school. In order to go to Six Flags, I became an altar server.
Okay.
So I could go to Six Flags.
Specifically for
For the Six Flags experience.
I love that. So cute.
And I would get like Dippin' Dots. Do they still have those
Yeah.
there?
No, not anymore. You know,
COVID took away the Dippin' Dots.
they didn't have a lot of like snacks and food and stuff. They had like vending machines with sodas and like one food spot. But like I was really unimpressed with that Six Flags. The one I went in New Jersey was so good.
Really?
Yes.
The
and
Jersey Six Flags is better?
Murders this one. They are a lot more strict, but like this one is like every roller coaster is so far from each other. It's like a 15-minute
log
walk
jammer ride?
uphill. Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
That's a fun one.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
They used to have this old ass roller coaster. They don't have it anymore. It was called Colossus, and it would
They
like
still had it.
they do.
Yeah.
Was
The
it-
wooden one?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't go on that.
It creaks.
You
You
know,
feel like it's gonna break.
I'm good on that one.
Yeah, no, just the thought of roller coasters in general.
They have a really
Did
good
you
one.
feel good after? Like, I feel like I'd be so sore.
Well, I took they heard that. If you heard that, no, you didn't. So it was really
you're
fun.
whispering it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, should I just
You
say
can
it?
say it.
I took acid. And it was really fun.
Yeah. Was it scary?
No.
It
It
wasn't.
was so fun. No. It was so fun.
It was.
Yeah.
Well, did you take a little?
I
were
started
you
by
like-
taking a little.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah.
That would be trippy as hell.
We should go with a big group. It's so fun.
I'm just like, I gotta be honest. I'm a Disneyland person.
Ugh.
I know that's a
You
lot
make
for
me
you to. Have you
sick.
been?
Have
you been?
Yes. I've been at Disney World.
Have you been to Disneyland?
No.
We have to go. We have to go to Disneyland and then release a video of us at Disneyland and everything we do. It'll be so fun.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Disneyland is shockingly fun.
I mean, sure.
Do you like the Disney classics?
No, I mean, I do, but like,
Did
what
you
is there
grow
to
up
do?
watching them?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, the scent of Disneyland is incredible.
Don't care.
When you walk through Main Street, it's so charming and so cute. There's little ice cream shops and like cotton candy and like guys and like, trust me, it's a whimsical fucking experience. And then you walk into Fantasyland and there's the castle and it's gorgeous and there's characters walking around. There's really good foods everywhere. There's fun little things.
Stop.
I love it.
You listed 30 things before you said they were fun. There were for fun things.
No, there are. Space Mountain's incredible. If you haven't ridden on Space Mountain.
Okay, 1.
Okay, I love It's a Small World.
2.
Which is a very controversial
I would
thing
love that
to say.
too. No, I would love that too.
Because it's so cute
I would
and
love
so
that.
fun. Pirates of the Caribbean,
3.
incredible.
That's good.
The Haunted Mansion rides, incredible.
Oh, the elevator one?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
There's a lot of good shit at Disneyland. And I recently heard that Cars Land is like incredible. It's like 1940s looking like little town. Like we have to go.
Oh, God. Okay.
We gotta go to Disneyland.
Okay. I'll go to Disneyland, but you have to come to Six Flags with me on acid.
Ugh.
Deal?
We'll talk.
Maybe we'll make a video of it.
World after
Should we make a YouTube video of me and Sarah at Disneyland on acid? We'll combine the two.
Or Disneyland, we need a Disneyland episode.
On acid.
This bitch. Well, what do you think? We have shared dreams, so
yeah, I mean, I don't know. We have to get
to the bottom of that.
We have to figure that out.
I wonder if anyone else has had that experience. It seems like they said that people have. I've told you I've had mushroom trips where I go to the same place as someone. And that was really crazy. So I believe that it's possible, but I'm also just tripped out because like how many other people have had this experience? And also like when you're dreaming of someone, does that mean they're dreaming of you? Like basically we had a shared dream.
Right.
That's weird.
Right.
It's like,
or we just live there
or
in some other weird dimension.
World, or we meet up there.
Or we're dreaming now.
Okay. Or we're dreaming now is where we end the episode. Like, what can I even say? All right, that's our episode. What a journey it's been. Make sure to subscribe, rate, review, tell your friends about the show. Where can people find you?
You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. Check out my Twitch. I stream all the time. Twitch.tv/Queen Kong1, Kong1. You can subscribe to my Twitch channel for free using Amazon Prime. It's super fun. I'm going to be doing some ticket giveaways, some prize giveaways coming up here soon. So please check it out. I put all my local dates. This
Instagram. Is coming out on Wednesday, so you're gonna be at Supernova tonight in LA.
Yep.
Did you plug Broad Topics?
Yes, follow my. Thank you, thank you.
I'm like, where's that? Yeah.
And make sure you check out my podcast, Broad Topix, Topix, anywhere you find podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, Stitcher, or at the Gas Digital Network. Use promo code Topix for a free trial.
And we're coming to Skankfest South.
We are.
That's going to be so fun.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for Skankfest. Am I going to crowd surf? Possibly. I'm
crowd surfing. I'm getting ready for crowd surfing. Yeah.
So I was going to have you dab, but then I dropped my bong in the driveway.
Yeah, you did. I saw that.
Okay. Thank you for being there to witness that because we were going to smoke dabs from here
Oh,
I'm
this
going
is
to give
fucking
you one of
dope.
these.
What
It's
is
really
this?
cool. It's a special, it's a dab wand by Ispire. And you can, it comes with all this stuff and you can convert, like you just take out the normal bong piece and you put this one in.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put this cup in and then you fill it with concentrate. And then you heat it up with this.
This is so sick.
It's really cool. It's a great way to dab. You don't need to have all like the trap tools anymore.
Where do I get one of these?
Get Aspire. This is for you.
I can keep this
Yeah,
one?
I brought it for
Oh,
you.
fuck yeah.
And you can get one at getaspire.com. Shop Shank15 for 15% off. It's cool, right?
This is so
So
cool.
all you need now is like a bong, and then you just switch out those pieces for those pieces.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's really cool.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, they make really good gifts too for the dabber in your life. If you know someone who smokes concentrates, wax, all those things, get them an Aspire wand. Discount code Shank15. Subscribe, rate, review, share the podcast with your friends, etc., etc. New episodes every Wednesday. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.